Hello, C++ programs, conditions and calculations. Well, now this time, the formula to calculate the speed of a car is given by speed is equal to distance by time. Where if I say S is the speed, K is the distance and H is the time. So we can say speed is kilometer per hour. So this time, whatever distance and whatever time are told, we can calculate the speed and we can do it in whichever way. So if I am asked to calculate the distance and I am given the speed and the time traveled, I can calculate the distance. If I am asked to find the time taken, if the speed and the distance is told, I can do that also. So here comes this question where all the opportunities, all the varieties can be. Let us read. Enter the speed of the car, enter the time traveled. So if you are asked to calculate the result by by changing the formula accordingly, what will you do first? From our maths comes the background knowledge. K, which is the distance, should therefore become speed into time traveled. So input the speed of the car, input the time traveled, and calculate the distance traveled by the car. Coming up is the code. And here is the code. So let me show the code. Your task is to pause the video, see the code. The script might be small for you, but if you look at it carefully and do it yourself, then you should be able to do it, right? So let me run the program for you. I have compiled it. There is no error. And if I run it, I can enter the speed of the car. So suppose the speed of the car is 45 and enter the time traveled in hours. Suppose the car is traveling for 3 hours, then what will be the distance traveled? The distance traveled by the car is 135 kilometer. Enter any key. That means go back to the program by pressing any key. Okay. Now this is a very simple program. So time to look into another little of a program, or it will be better if I show you some errors that can occur. Many a time children or the learners, they forget to give the semicolon. What happens then is if I compile, some error comes. The error reads, let us see, declaration syntax error in the next line. So whenever you have an error in any of the lines, please go up to the previous line and check whether the semicolon has been given or not. Sometimes these symbols are mistaken. So then if I compile, then also probably an error will get illegal structure operation. That means I have given a wrong symbol for C in and C out. Now if I compile, it will come correct, right? Sometimes it happens if you forget to give the equality sign or you give a symbol of minus, then also I don't think this will compile correctly. Oh, it's getting compiled. Oh no, it is making some other mistake. The values of the calculation is not expected to be correct this time. Let me run. Let me check. The speed of the car is suppose the same 45. Distance traveled suppose 2. Oh my god, just imagine. Is this possible distance? It is not able to calculate K and is showing God knows what. Some internal calculation wrong value from somewhere. Okay. So here if you don't give the correct symbol, you will again get an error. Okay. So your turn to see the program once more and run it all by yourself. Okay.